Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet X News. This is Scott from the Nibiru channel. It is July 26th, 2017. And ladies and gentlemen, what we're looking at here is the big CME blast from several days ago. But now what we are seeing is this continual venting. If you just follow my cursor, you'll start to see this venting back here. I'm hoping that you do see it on your computer, your television, or your cell phone. Now, it is said that this venting that is coming from the backside of the sun is coming from the sunspot AR2665. There's a very, very high possibility that this sunspot AR2665 is still very, very active. Now, most of you know that our sun does rotate, and this sunspot's going to be rotating back to an Earth-facing position in just about 2 weeks. So by, well, let's say the first week of August, the first complete week of August, we're going to be seeing this sunspot turning back from the left side back to an Earth-facing position. Now, we see this massive explosion that came from the sun. There were multiple videos done on this. Myself and the doctor both reported on this. But this continual venting and the possibility that this is coming directly from that sunspot AR2665 is a big concern. Now you can see this venting right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and just switch screens real quick. And what we're looking at here, so we're going back in time a little bit, and we're over here on the Solar Dynamics Observatory, and we're actually looking at this sunspot as it rotated away from the Earth, and there was a rather large CME explosion, and we did feel the effects from that event. However, my issue is that after watching this sunspot for days on end and listening to reports coming out about it that were basically saying that there was nothing to worry about, there was very little to no activity on that sunspot, and then just after it passed an Earth-facing position, a massive CME explosion occurred. Do you want to say that we got lucky? Kind of. We did get lucky, to an extent. However, this sunspot is now moving around the backside of the sun, and it will once again come around in about 2 weeks from now, and we're going to be dealing with it again. And I'm kind of curious at how the situation is going to be depicted. Are they going to say once again there's nothing to worry about? All of the activity that was seen with this sunspot, all of the flaring that was occurring from another sunspot, but yet everyone was told that there was nothing to worry about. There were no concerns whatsoever. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's just flat out disinformation, and that was all completely 100% wrong. Did they not want to alarm everyone? Possibly. Is that the right thing to do? I don't think so. Whenever you're faced with a situation like this that can affect the entire planet, maybe your choice of words and the way that you report on it, giving people the time to prepare, educating people on what is occurring on our sun, the possibilities of how this will affect the planet. I think they made the wrong move by downplaying the information pertaining to this sunspot, AR2665. And as you can plainly see, there was a lot of activity concerning this sunspot. The size of it was absolutely huge. Now, this is a photograph coming from the SDO back when this sunspot was beginning its Earth-facing position. AR2665. I took this photograph off of the SDO imaging myself. It was a massive sunspot. There you can see it right there on your screen. Now, this sunspot was huge. This photograph here, this was taken by an amateur astronomer using a very nice telescope with the proper solar filters on it, and he photographed this sunspot, AR2665. There were a lot of articles that were written pertaining to this sunspot. And to be frank with you, they had a measurement on this sunspot that put it at approximately 75,000 miles wide. That's huge. That's a massive sunspot. But yet, they downplayed all of the activity pertaining to this sunspot. We were very, very lucky, ladies and gentlemen, that we were not directly in front of this sunspot whenever it released that massive coronal mass ejection. And then, as the sun rotated back around to the backside, putting that sunspot behind the sun, behind our view, the next massive coronal mass ejection occurred. And what did they say? No threat to Earth. Well, no direct threat in my view. It was only a godsend that this explosion, this CME, occurred on the backside of the sun. However, solar wind, the heavily charged particles from that explosion reverberate all the way out from the sun in every direction, all the way to the ends of our solar system. Will the Earth feel it? Yes, we will. Will there be catastrophes around the world related to that sunspot and that CME explosion? No, there will not, because it was not Earth-facing. However, the big concern now is the possibilities of that sunspot and its continual venting as it moves back around to face the Earth once again. The big question is, are we going to get lucky again as this sunspot passes by an Earth-facing position? We're going to keep on top of the information as it comes in, as the data comes in, and as it comes back into view. But ladies and gentlemen, you know, just as a warning, whenever you see situations like this, and all of a sudden, people are telling you that there's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to worry about, and then you see the event occur, you have to wonder about their credibility and why they were telling you, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, when in fact, you should have been worried about it. You should have been trying to gain the knowledge and the information pertaining to this event. So once again, we're going to be facing this sunspot in the matter of weeks. It will once again be Earth-facing, and it is almost at the prime location on the sun where the Earth is facing, slightly below the sun's equator. I'm very concerned. I don't know about you, but once again, we'll try to stay on top of the information. Well, let me rephrase that. We will stay on top of the situation. There's no doubt about that. But there are some concerns arising as this sunspot moves back around the sun and once again will be Earth-facing in the matter of weeks. So stay tuned. This is Scott from Planet X News and the Nibiru channel. Thank you for watching.